Greetings everybody, this is your boy Legend Muyui. I'm back for another playthrough of Shadowrun Returns. Hopefully we can get this game conquered today. I tried to finish it up last time, but there was a little bit too much more game there for me to actually take it out. So hopefully we can get it all taken care of today. How was your week? Hope your week was enjoyable. Mine was enjoyable as well. New stuff going on at work, learning some new things. It should be good. Anyway. It looks like your trip back to the Cruise Bazaar is a restless one now that Apex has been dealt with. The window of opportunity that you've been waiting for has opened. The Hartford Manor is vulnerable. The video feed that AI showed you circles over and over in your head of Claire and Aldrin and the strange woman in a containment device. The revelation that Beauclair runs the Hartfield estate and his assertion that something was set to happen tonight. The train glides to a stop. You push through the doors and onto the platform. There's no time to waste. Okay, let's get up in here. Okay, so we can pop back here to find out what's going on. I do want to take a look at some things. Do I have any? Got 17. Carmine will be using that. I need to check my stuff. That looks all great. So I'm gonna dip back into the safe house and we are going to talk. Looks like my team is here ready to go. Oh, that means we gotta go there. Okay, all right, that's something. Okay. I can't talk to anyone. I guess I can pet the dog. You enter the room to find the team preparing in relative silence. The expressions are grim. At the back of the room is an ominous presence hovering slightly at chest height. Lights glint off the machine's pitted metal corpus. Iger sees the look on your face and her voice cuts through the quiet in the room. Apex is present to us. Call itself Panzer Drone. That's about all I can get out of it. I don't like having that thing here, boss. It's here now, like it or not. She looks up and locks eyes with you without looking away. She addresses the rest of the team. But enough of that. We have business to discuss. If Apex did what she said it would, if Apex did what it said it would, then the estate's automatic defenses have already been targeted. Then the estate's automated defenses have already targeted Beauclair's security forces. That gives us a serious tactical advantage. Attacking the whole fast should be doable now. Still risky, but doable. Blizzard stops what he was doing and shakes his head. Yeah, we'll have an opening for sure, but to do what? I mean, everything we've just learned. What's our new plan? Iger, she shrugs. We enter the estate, locate Beauclair, and shut him down. Same plan, different target. It's possible that Apex fabricated that comm feed. Beauclair might still be innocent. I doubt it. My gut tells me that what we saw was real. And second-guessing ourselves isn't going to get us anywhere. Glory pauses, considering, then nods. Fair point. Okay, so let's assume that Beauclair is the one who's been behind all of this. What's he doing in that lab? How does the dragon tie into all of this? I mean, the whole thing was always about rescuing the old man from the fire wing. Is she still in the picture at all? Has she ever been? After what Apex showed us, I don't even know what we're trying to stop anymore. All that I see is a lot of dead bodies with no explanation why. It doesn't matter why Beauclair killed Monica and Paul and all of those people in the Cruise Bazaar. All that matters is that he did. I'm going to bury him for that. You're welcome to help. I, for one, want answers. Amsel said that there were a lot of money flowing into the Hartfield estate, and he found evidence that a bioweapon was being stockpiled there. Whatever Beauclair is doing, he had Apex kill his own brother to hide it. I intend to find out what that is. No, excuse me. Okay, we'll get your answers, but Iger is right. We need to focus on stopping Beauclair. I don't care about Beauclair's reasons. He crossed me and he's going to pay for that. I'm with Glory. I want answers, and we're going to get them. Yeah, I want answers. Come on, Glory, let's go. There's a moment of silence as the group pauses to consider your words. Finally, Iger steps forward. All right, fearless leader. You go looking for your answers. I don't want to get in your way. And when the time comes to put a bullet in Volclair's brain, I'll be there and make it happen. All right, so we're good. This is your show, Chief. Whatever you choose to do, I'm coming along for the ride. No, you're not. We're going to find out what happened at the Holdfast, and then we're going to stop it. You lead, and I'll follow, boss. Iger glances at you and cock her head. Looks like the team's good to go. What's our next move? Now that we've got the keys to the castle, I say we use them. We hit the estate, find Volclair, extract whatever information we can, improvise from there. We stop talking about this and do it. We've hit the Harfeld Manor once. We already know what the... Okay, all right, yeah. Sounds straightforward enough. Iger raises a hand. Word of caution plus anchor. Our objective may be simple, but taking the same approach that we took last time would be a mistake. Oh, excuse me. Why going through the museum worked just fine last time. If anything, it should be even less well defended now that we've taken care of Apex. Oh, all right. I'll defer to your judgment. What would you suggest? I've been reviewing the intel that Alice sent us and compared it to what I've gathered on our original run. There's been a substantial increase in number of heat signatures on the ground, which means new security troops, lots of them. Great! They know that we're coming. She slings her rifle over her shoulder. That just means that we'll be fighting in a target-rich environment. Dietrich cracks his knuckles. Works for me. We'll want to get into the lab as quick as possible, so I suggest bypassing the main floor of the estate entirely. We can re-enter via the service entrance that you escaped through last time. Sounds like a good plan. Unfortunately, they've blocked off the route we've used between the stables and the tree line. That means we're going to have to fight our way in there. Let's assume that we make it across the grounds alive. What about Volclair? Once we're in, how do we find Volclair? So we've turned Volclair's security team into a pile of corpses. Check. We still need to find the old man. Okay. Boom. Let's assume we get it. I'm okay with assuming that we'll live. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that us surviving should always be part of the plan. The lab that Volclair was talking about wasn't on the ground floor, so it's either in the basement or sub-level. We go down. We secure every level until we find it. That might take a while. The facility could be massive. There was clearly a lot more to it than we saw. We've got no way of knowing how far underground the complex extends. We go in prepared for an extended search then. Iger looks down, checking her gear. Ammo won't be a problem. Okay, people. If you got something to say it now. There's nothing to say. We'll do what we have to do. Okay, that's it. Finish, gear up, head to the tunnel. At the back of the safe house, we'll meet you. Boom. Okay. I ain't talking to nobody else. We done enough talking. The one thing I will do is make sure... No, I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to just spend my karma. So... I'm decked out as much as I'm going to be decked out. How much of a mage as I'm going to be a mage. So... don't really want nobody hitting me. Boom. Alright. 70. Yeah, we're going to do this. Everybody's talking about it. We're going to be about it. This game's fun. Alright. Glory. It's my team. I'm not breaking that up. You're about to travel to the Harfeld Manor. Yeah, we're going to do this. Should be the last boss. I got some stuff in my teeth. Return to Harfeld. The van lurches forward. The smell of anxious wow. The smell of anxious sweat hangs close and thick inside, making the cramped vehicle feel even smaller. The streets of Berlin are strangely quiet as you make your way past the city limits. It's as if the world of the flux state is waiting for something, a calm before the storm. An hour later, the van rounds the corner. In the distance, you can see the silhouette of the Harebrained Manor. Backed by the light of the full moon, you switch the van's headlights off and shift into electric. A short while later, you kill the ignition and roll quietly down the last hill. Pulling to a stop on the side of the road, a bird of prey takes wings from a tree above you, beginning its nocturnal pursuit. You know how that feels. All right. Got my fireball Hadoukens with me. Got my magic with me. And I got my patch up stuff. Anybody else got something? Give her an extra stash. Dietrich, give you a whole lot of extra stash. Give you that. Give you that. Nope. Oh yeah, we can do that. And boom. Oh yeah, we gonna go hard with this. Once again, the grounds of the Harebrained Manor are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. But unlike last time, the air is rank with foreboding. The night is swollen with homicidal intent. They're waiting for you. Last chance before things get hot, let's review the plan. Make our way across the grounds to the service entrance, take down any security troops that threaten us along the way. Once we make it there, we'll take the freight elevator down to the lab. With Apex free, we shouldn't have to worry about the automated defenses inside the complex. Some of them might even give us a hand. That won't help us much out there, though. She nods and looks at you. Lead the way, Plus Anchor. We'll follow. Let's make a pay for Monica and Paul. Darn right. Go, 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 go! I know we're outnumbered, but I also know this team. And there's no one else I'd rather have at my side. Yeah, come on, let's get out there. The team looks at one another for confirmation. They all nod sharply. They're ready. Yeah, man, we're going to go in here. We're going to get this thing taken care of. All right, we're going this way. Or we're going this way. You know, either way. Yeah, we're going this way then. Yeah, I meant to go this way. Yeah, I definitely meant to go that way. You know. Anyway. The screen on the door's access panel flickers off and on, and the display of the light displays a flashing error code. Error 4AC43BC6. Primary security offline. Error. Access doors are floodlights. Please engage LTG, your designated air duct. Yeah, open that bad boy. We're going to open it. We're going to fight off the bat. We're going to fight off the bat. Got a hellhound. And I'm feeling a little bit Sprite. I'm going to just throw my Hadouken over there and see what happens. And hit that thing right up on the money. Okay, then we're going to throw a fireball over there. You know, make it feel all nice and warm and fuzzy. Then we got my boy, I got my girl Glory. And she's going to take a pop shot. Alright, took it down, no problem. We won't play like that. Alright, so that's where we came in last time. We're not going to go that way. We're going to go over here. Or are we going to go in there? I don't know. What's over here? Oh! Cover me! Alright, I don't really know what's going on, so I'm not going to send my main character out there. I don't know what that's going to do. Get him in cover. Get Iger. Bring Iger out here. That should be a line of sight. Oh, this is just beautiful, Iger. Just hit him. Oh. Dietrich gonna be like, yo, Iger, you want to take another shot at him, don't you? And Iger's gonna be like, how'd you know? Glory's just gonna rush over here. And Dietrich's going to chill next to me. Me and the old man, we're going to talk a little bit. And I am going to just chill. This guy's going to get in sight, try to do something. And good old Iger, she's going to be like, oh, look at this man. Just going to sit right there in my face. Okay. Not enough ammo. Wow, I must have clicked trying to have her move or something like that. I thought she was supposed to have like some auto reload type thing. Alright. Glory's going to come over here. Oh, that's just beautiful. And we're going to kind of secure that shot. We're going to get a plus anchor in view, so I can take the shot to the security officer. We really don't want him opening that door, but you know, it might happen. We're gonna get Dietrich right there. Oh, you just gonna allow us to do it? All right. Or we're gonna come over and she's gonna be like, you know what? I don't really like what you're doing. I'm just, Plus, Anchor's gonna be like, yo, I don't even know what you're doing. We got the estate courtyard key. All right, so hopefully, what does this key do? Something back here. We got some equipment. We're gonna switch that out, and we're gonna come over here, find out what they lugging over here, and we're gonna send it to my stash because I don't really need that right now. I guess I'll go over there to get this key. I don't really know. Error, defense subroutine, Apex 057B not found. Primary automated system is offline. Security, secondary protocol engaged. Scan key card to enter override. Oh, well. Do I have a card? No. I got a key card. I'm going to use it. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to... Oh, okay. Iger. Matter of fact, Dietrich, Iger needs some assistance. And we know that you're going to put that on yourself. Go ahead, Glory. And we're going to have Iger post up here and find out what she can shoot. Oh, that person's not in range? How? Oh, okay. You know, I just had to make sure. Plus anchor is going to post up right here. Alright, so now we can see what we're doing. And then I'm going to shoot a fireball there. You know, you may take them out. Beautiful. Dietrich's just going to, you know, show his blessed face right here with his glowing runes, and Glory's gonna get all right in there because you know she may got a mean hand, and this guy's just running. Yo, why are you running? Dietrich gonna come over here, and we're gonna be wondering like, yo, why everybody running? Iger's going to come there so that she can get a closer view as to what's going. Okay. Didn't see that coming. That's not going to work. Alright, Alright, so we're going to move up just a little bit. Iger's in trouble. We're going to hit that thing, make sure. What the? Yeah, that's what I said. And that's not really going to do anything, so. Can you get up and close and personal? Oh, you can. How dare you? So you know what that means, Dietrich. Dietrich is going to be like, you know what? That was a little puppy dog scratch. Iger's going to pull out her shotgun and be like, yo, how dare you attack me like that? I'm going to shoot you upside your head. Don't you dare do that again. And plus, Anchor's just going to be sitting here like, I guess we just going to hurt this thing. Glory's like, I'm not done with you yet, boo-boo. I'm going to scratch you really bad. I'm going to just keep scratching you in your face. Oh, snap. Plus, Anchor's going to throw a Hadouken. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I got to watch out for them statues, though. Statues come to life. I got to remember that. Statues come to life. Alright. So we're going. Well, I got a feeling we're not going to go that way. That's a control gate. Last time we had a control gate. So we're going to have some gargoyles up there. So we're going to find out what we're going to do. Okay, these people want to come out to play. They think they hardcore. Alright, so we're going to do it again. We're going to have boy Dietrich. Dietrich is going to buff Iger. And then Dietrich going to take some cover. Iger is going to pick one off. She's going to pull out that sniper rifle. Iger's just going to keep going from downtown. You know, Iger. That's all I got to say. Iger's a beast. Then we're going to throw some fireballs. Let them know we know something about the Shinku Hadouken. And we're going to have Glory. She's going to come over here. She's going to pull out the piece. And give him a piece. All right. Okay. That's pretty good. How'd you hit Dietrich? All right, plus Anchor's just going to be throwing them. Going to throw the fireball for the miss. We're just going to load them down. We're going to shoot. We're either going to hit them or we're not. All right. Dietrich's going to heal up. And Dietrich's going to try to make that. Ah, he just missed. And Dietrich's going to help out Iger. Iger's going to be like, oh, you don't know? I shoot people. And so Iger's going to post up and take him out. Take him out. Oh. Good old Iger. Alright, I mean, what we got else to fight? Oh, there's some stuff over there. Alright. Ain't nobody over here to fight. Okay. Alright. We got you. Alright. So. I'm gonna shoot him with a fireball. Shoot him again. Shoot him again. Dietrich gonna get some action in there because, you know, he don't usually attack. I don't like how that went, but Dietrich gonna try it again. Maybe that was a fluke. There we go. Okay. So most likely that's going to be another one. Alright, so we're going to try to skip. What's that? Bring plus anchor. Bring them up here. We're going to bring Dietrich. We're going to bring him up here. Glory. Get it so that she can look down here. Okay, nothing's there. And we're going to get Iger. All right, now we done that. We're going to get people more up in there. All right, Dietrich's going to make sure that Iger's got her beast mode on. We're going to make sure that Glory has her adrenal pump going on to give her one more turn. We're going to get Dietrich over there. Iger, we're going to bring it here. See what we got. All right, so we got a couple guys there. Let's bring it downtown. We're going to shoot this guy a couple times. Make him feel it. And we're going to back off. Plus Anchor is going to come over here with her. We're going to have Glory. She's going to... Can't hit none of the people? Alright, Glory's going to pop a shot at the Grenadier and then peek back. That's going to cause them to get close, which is a big mistake. Everybody got nice and close. Plus Anger is about to light them up. Just straight up beautiful. I'm gonna hit this person right here with the 99%, which is just downright beautiful. Dietrich's going to get in on some of that action. The exact same thing. And now Dietrich's gonna let's see, what can we do? Tackle that person. We're gonna come in here and start piecing people up. Step back. Iger's gonna pull out a shotgun, get it all nice and close, and send this man to the afterlife. Take him to the Shadow Realm. Dietrich gonna get his little power buff on him. And Dietrich gonna get all up in this person's face, be like, yo, why'd you even come over here? He's gonna throw and miss. He's gonna try it again, he's gonna hit him. But Iger is gonna be like, yo, what are you even thinking? Huh? Were you? What are you thinking? You wasn't thinking about that, was you? Oh. So I guess I can get plus anchor over here, and he's going to shoot him up real quick. I have Iger reload. Set her up right there. Bring out that nice piece. Take out this person in the front. Straight up beautiful. And we got that guy in the back. We don't want to do nothing real quick. We want to draw them all to meet. So we don't know what happened. So we're going to get Iger right back out there. And that guy's still there. So Iger just going to shoot from downtown. Alright, she missing. So we're going to get back over here. Plus Anchor's is going to chill out. Glory's going to chill out. And Dietrich is going to come over here and raise up Iger. Iger seemed like she missing a little bit too much. We don't like that. Iger's missing. Iger never miss. This is Iger. And we're going to see what this person does. Did they come up close? What they do? I don't even know. But Iger's going to take a step. Okay, Iger got a hit. Dietrich going to be like, nah, Iger, you need a little bit more love than that. Iger going to hit him up again. Man, this man's really not taking any damage. And we're going to see what he's going to do. He ain't doing nothing, so he's just sitting there. He's just chilling. Iger missed. Iger got him. All right. So nothing's really happening. Like, these characters aren't moving, so we're probably dealing with some more of these gargoyles, and that's perfectly fine. We're going to take them down. All right, line everybody up real nicely. Get Glory right over here. Because when they pop up on the scene, we just going to take them out. Going to get them there. Give Glory her little adrenal pump. All right. And get her right close to him. Yep, this is our thought. So we just going to all them nice attacks. How dare you miss, plus anchor? But I got that long distance shot. Woo! Huh? Oh, because I'm not Iger. Iger like, how dare you repair yourself after one of my shots? Alright, so we're gonna hug over here. Make sure we don't got to do nothing. Then we're going to pull up in here. Get this elevator console. Let's see what it says. Freight elevator door panel. The screen on the elevator control panel randomly flickers characters and error messages. We got error for a C43BC6. Primary security is a late evacuation lab access level. Please contact contact 466 auxiliary air duct for your notice primary turret control. Please east stairwell. Yeah, we're going to unlock the door. And we're going to go in there. Yeah, we ready. We about to transition. We're going to get this plan on. All right, the lab below. After making your way across the manor grounds, you find the servant entrance open and the immediate interior clear of any resistance. You find the elevator that you used during your prior escape waiting patiently for your arrival. It shudders to life now, ready to carry you down into the facility below, to the place where Monica met Apex and the world turned upside down, where this whole thing began. All right, it's getting intense, y'all. All right, we need to. Woo! Look like Apex did her job. Them people dead. All right, let's hop up in here. Took him out. As you step into the room, you find yourself standing in a kernel house. There are fresh corpses spread across the floor, and the metal tiles are smeared with blood. Looks like Apex did what it promised. But at least they don't look like they're gonna be yeah. Gloria coolly eyes one of the ruined corpses. Looks that way. Sweeping your gaze across the room, you see a variety of terminals all displaying error messages. Whatever security Apex provided here, it's offline now, leaving the machines unlocked and unprotected. This probably won't stay quiet in here for long. We should keep it moving. Not just yet. There could be valuable intel here. We don't know how big this facility is. We have to sweep the area for clues. Keep pushing forward. All right, fine. We'll search the room, but let's do it quickly. Yeah. I don't want to get stuck in here again. Yeah, he got some PTSD. All right. Anything on these terminals? There we go. Got something on that terminal. All right. Yep. Let's see what we got here. I got something going on in my throat. I don't know what it is. A Panacea program terminal. The screen on the terminal flickers on and off and displays a flashy error. We got that same error. Engage your LTG. Yep. I'm going to press a key. You press the key at random and the screen begins to flash. Piezoelectrical beep buried somewhere deep inside of the terminal displays a series of chirps, and the system reboots itself. Then when the screen comes alive, it's filled with text. Welcome, Administrator. Please select from the following options. Hyperthermophile studies, artificial lymphocytes, and monoclonal antibody productions. Hermetic techniques for slowing radioactive decay. And recent development notes. Yeah, let's go to the hyperthermophile studies. Oh, I guess I'm not that smart enough to know. The information in here is impossibly dense. It would take a week and a stack of scientific journals to fully decipher. Search for clues is what it's about. To the untrained eye, most of the text on the screen is nonsense. You catch a few words here and there, but for the most part, you're lost. From what little you can pick up, it looks like this lab was studying animals that thrive in extreme hot environments. For what purposes, you cannot say. All right, so let's take a look at the artificial lymphocytes and monoclonal antibodies. Once again, I'm going to just search through because I don't know anything. Most of what is written is reported in this report is completely foreign to you, but from what you can piece together, it looks as though the scientists here are working on developing a sort of artificial immune cell, something sturdy and self-replicating that is capable of pumping out antibodies on command. What they're doing is beyond you. All right, go to the next one about radioactive decay. I know about this, so I'm going to do my casting 7 to study the entry. Deciphering the arcane signals that fill the page. It's child's play. It looks as though they're hermetic theoreticians. Yeah. Here have been working to develop a metamagical method of dealing with radiation. According to what you can see, the project was successful using this technique. Isotopes of radium-224 were magically stabilized for over a month during this period. The isotopes did not decay and emitted no harmful radiation. The typical radioactive half-life for radium-224 is just over 3 days. There is no data. There's no data to hint at what the ultimate goal of the projects might be, but the potential applications for such a technique like this is almost limitless. And let's take a look at the recent notes. Surprisingly, this entry is relatively easy to read. Skimming it over, you discover that the scientists here have been working on a variety of additional tweaks to the project called Panacea. Apparently, a batch of artificial lymphocytes developed for the project was recently been bound with an airborne RNA virus. The resulting microorganism in the infectious is as infectious as the flu and exhibits a broadband capability to jump species barrier. So does this mean that they are making a bioweapon? The notes also discuss a bioagent Doom. The resident scientists' efforts to deconstruct it appears as though they are attempting to improve upon the formula in some way. There are moments of silence as the group absorbs everything that you just read. I don't like the looks of this plus anchor. I don't like it at all. Glory, do you have any insights about all of this? A few. I think that Panacea is a sort of delivery system for Doom. It's a virus, airborne and highly infectious, and it can produce Doom antibodies on command. The radioactive payload of the Doom antibodies is stable somehow, dormant. The magical research is all over my head, so I don't know how that ties in. All of this makes me feel extremely uneasy, plus anchor. Doom is dangerous enough on its own. I don't like the idea of Vauclair tinkering with it. Yeah, what do you think it all means, Iger? I told you about those stories I heard, the stories about Doom being deployed in border skirmishes. Well, I'll spare you the goriest details. Didn't want to give you nightmares. So here's what I think. We need to put a stop to this, and we need to do it now. Oh, that hit home. Not a good way. Dietrich, what do you think? I only caught a little of it. The magical research stuff and most of that was all over my head. I don't really go into their Hermetic theory, boss. Makes my eyes glaze over every time. From what I could understand, it looks like the mages have found a way to stabilize a radioactive material. I guess that you could use something like that for a lot of things. It's pretty open-ended, but something tells me that I'm not going to like whatever Vauclair is doing here. Whatever Vauclair is doing with it. Whatever is going on here. We have more important things to do than stand around talking about it. Let's keep moving. Oh, goodness. Excuse me, people. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I don't know what the heck that was. I had something caught up in my throat. But that just won't do. Alright, so let's get back to what we're doing. Alright, we're going to pop up in here. A security message flashes onto the status panel at your approach. Oh, this estate is limited with the dexterous of my former life, a mechanical appendage that I have overgrown. I have instructed these devices to ignore you and slaughter my former captives. A small token of my appreciation for your assistance. Oh. Thank you. Let's open this door. Oh. I did not know that was going to happen. Alright. So, what we're going to do is enjoy the fruits of the labor that we were given. I'm going to move plus anger right over here. I'm going to move glory right over there. I'm then going to do what I normally do. Then I'm going to pump her up to make sure she has better accuracy. Oh, I did not mean to leave him right there. Then we're going to pull her back. And we are just going to shoot whatever we want. Let's see. 83. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that was bad. It hit Dietrich. Nothing needs to be healed. Iger's just gonna, just continue doing what she's doing. Hitting that guy from downtown. I didn't understand that. Why are you just going to hit him right there? How dare you get close to Iger? That's a death sentence. Iger can't see that man? Iger has you in sight. Why are you trying to escape the gaze of Iger? I don't know why he was trying to escape the gaze of Iger. Let's see what we got going on over here. We got a safe. We're going to unlock it. It's locked. All right, we're going to come over here. We're going to open up this door. Terminal here. Panacea. Yeah, I'm a hacker. All right, I hacked it in. We're going to take a look at the first email. Nari. Okay. I know you need to pass through multiple checkpoints to get outside for your smoke break, but there's no reason to break protocol to smoke in the lab. The material that we are working with is dangerous, and your laziness is putting people at risk. Please don't let it happen again. Oh my goodness. Why? there's someone doing that, but you know, let them do what they do. Dearest Tali, please stop asking me where my work has taken me. You know I can't tell you that. Excuse me. I made it clear when we parted at the train station last year. Security on this project is very tight, and all of our outgoing emails are being scanned. Although we have been quite busy recently, I believe we are nearing a breaking point, and I can only come home to you and Felix soon. All my love, Lily. Is that Lily at the top? Yeah, so this is Lily. Klaus. Again, excellent work with the venting system. Everyone is very pleased with your performance. It seems like only yesterday that you were one of my interns, and here you are, a newly appointed department head. Beyond everything that I told you earlier, you also have access to the guards storeroom in your section. Use the access code 1247 in case of emergency. That's for level 4 permission and above, though, so keep it to yourself. All right, we got a command code. It's probably for this room. We're about to find out, because I don't see anything saying what kind of a room this is. It's security, so I think it's 1247. Okay, guess not. So we're going to unlock that drone, and then we're going to unlock the security cameras. Boom. Okay, so cool. We got some people in there. We're going to take that. We're going to add the drone. And we're going to put it there. I think I might need that. What's this? Oh, is this a 1246 thing? 1247? Cool. Alright, we're gonna open this. What's this? Is that the drone? I'm gonna send that to the stash. What about this? Yeah, I'm gonna send that to the stash too. Alright, cool. We're gonna draw these people down here so we don't have to fight them ourselves. Oh no, they're ready to fight. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna retreat back here. I'm gonna get Glory to come back here. I'm going to do what I normally do and try to get Dietrich to some type of semblance of safety. And then I'm gonna take Iger, put her right here, and see if I can hit somebody from downtown. And I can't, so I'm gonna see what they do. Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. I am then going to take Iger. We don't like grenades. Alright, that's what I wanted to do. And then hit this mage, which is, I didn't hit him, so that's kind of strange. And, I'm gonna have him run this way. Stay out of sight. See what you people gonna do. Oh, you gonna throw a grenade from downtown? Oh, you think that's gonna hurt her? Why you aren't attacking? Alright, so Iger, we're gonna take out this mage, because mage can spell trouble. and we just gonna keep going. All right. I don't like how not a lot of stuff is going on, so I'm gonna get over here and burn you guys. Get Iger all souped up. Get Gloria all souped up. And have her take this person out. And slowly but pull my boy back out of here. He's not gonna do much. I'm gonna just have him right there. That person died. So I'm gonna get Dietrich to only cost one. Dietrich hit that man with that. That man's gonna be like, yo, where'd you even come from, bruh? And then can't hear nobody from there. Have Dietrich raise up his attack power. And then I'm gonna have Glory. She's just gonna go over there and just manhandle this guy. Be like, why you ain't looking at me? You see all this armor I got? You should be thinking about it. Plus Anchor's gonna throw some fireballs. And it's just gonna explode in his face. Twice, like it ain't doing nothing. You know. Then Iger is doing 50, doing 40. All right. So that means Iger just need to come back just a little bit. And then we're going to hit that guy with all we got. Okay. And then Glory's just going to come over and just finish him off. Or just scratch him. Now this guy's running. He don't know what to do. Taking shots at Glory don't do much. But he forgot. Dietrich was right up on the side. Dietrich gonna hit him like, did you not see me? Did you not see me? And then Glory's just gonna come over there and just do what she do. She's just gonna be like, you should have saw my boy over there, but you didn't want to see him. So I'm gonna just scratch you to death. And then we ready to move out. All right. So we're gonna come up here. We're gonna do some investigation, see what's going on. I'm gonna do it real quick. There's a terminal right there. That terminal is pretty much gonna tell me what I need to do. More terminals, more stuff. Yo, I got a lot of weight. I got a lot of going to go up here. But let's take a look at this terminal, see what it's gonna tell me. Not much. I gotta press a key. Press the key and the screen begins to flash. After a moment, the system reboots itself. Read the first message. We got this. From Hans Borcher to the admin team. He's saying we need to organize an all-staff meeting to discuss the lab safety. Everyone is overworked and overstressed, and that's a perfect recipe for a workplace accident. I'm telling you, we cannot afford any more incidents. The loss of that person, Wix, I don't know, has been hard on everybody. He was well liked, and watched him die in such a horrible fashion has been hard on morale. The staff is still committed to the cause. They all know what they signed up for, and they know how important this is, but losing such a good man because of such basic lapse in lab safety has been a difficult pill to swallow. Second one, same person. Oh, nope. This is Adolf Falkenroth to admin. I am writing this to request additional security for the animal testing lab. You know how large and vicious these creatures can be. Without more trained handlers on staff, we're just begging for another accident. You remember what happened to Van. I'd also like to repeat my request that the animals be defanged, declawed, and muzzled, preferably someplace far away from the lab. Our having to use them is unavoidably due to their genetic similarities to our target, but that doesn't mean we can't take precautions. All right, so we got some type of species coming up that I gotta fight. Denef Ingrid to admin. I just want to thank you for pushing to bring the new Hermetic Lab online. It's good to know that you're listening to our requests. The research that the Hermetic research have been doing should make our work with the Panacea much more manageable. All right, so we got some stuff that they're doing, and yeah, sounds dangerous. All right, I'm gonna pop back up in here. What's over here? All right. Yeah, we want this because, I mean, what's going on? Why are you focused? Inspect. All right. Oh, they're throwing fireballs at them. That's a good thing. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. They turning around. They about to. All right. So we're gonna clear this place out real quick. That guy, that's a big boy. How you missing? Yo, why you missing? All right. So let's see. Let's get that guy real quick. And move you to the side. Let's give Iger her love and move you behind this crate. Glory's gonna buck out real quick. Anybody she can really hit? Not really. I'm gonna try to take down this big guy. Ah, we missed it. Alright, so I'm gonna head behind there and then try to take a more focused shot. That works. And what we got here? Mage. Alright. She can't hit those people, so we're gonna do 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna hide behind here. There's too many mages in there. They're trying to heal people up. Alright, start with Iger. Alright, let's start with Glory. Not one hit. Okay. Glory can't hit nobody. So we are going to get right there. That's what I like to hear. And then, just because we can, plus anchor, we are going to come here. I mean, that's good. Dietrich, make sure that Iger can shoot straight. And then, don't need to heal nobody just yet. So I'm gonna move you right here because we may need you in play. All right, that one's gone. Try to heal that guy to keep him alive. Oh, we don't like you. What? Oh. Oh. Alright, so. Jeez. What is this? Alright. We can fight fire with fire. All right. Okay. And then... she's got to claw people up. Dietrich can't do much. Oh, really? Dietrich. Handle it. Dietrich. There we go. But you're supposed to handle him, Dietrich. You don't supposed to... What is this? Oh, you want to break people's armor? You can't be doing that. Glory, let them know that you don't like that. Alright, cool. Alright, so there's a lot of... How did I get over there? Oh, sorry. How did I get there? I guess we can inspect this. Control a drone. I don't think I want to figure that out. Won't take too long. Controlling it. Yeah, I don't feel like figuring it out. We're gonna get down here. I'm gonna go to these blast doors. All right, that was beefy. All right, now we got this other location, Panacea. The sound of machinery fade behind you as you venture further underground. Whoever built this facility was clearly well financed. It must have taken years to design, excavate, and build a complex like this in secrecy. You continue through dimly lit halls, finally step into what appears to be another laboratory area. The corridor before you is deserted. Dr. Adrian Vauclair is somewhere within this facility, and with him, the answers you seek. Okay. Oh, man. Alright, let's get to walking. It can only go this way, so let's just go that way. Okay. Only way we can go. Hey, here we go. The old man behind the glass works feverishly at his console, glancing up at you when he can. A cigarette dangles from his mouth. Its bluish smoke curls around his head. An overflowing ashtray sits on the lab table in front of him. The years have not been kind, but his features are instantly recognizable. Despite his age, he still has the strong chin and high cheekbones that you remember from the Green Winters DVD. This is Dr. Adrian Vauclair. As you approach, he stops what he's doing, a look of intense irritation on his face. He clears his throat, and a harsh, rasping sound emerges from the loudspeaker next to the glass. Is this your part-time job? No, sorry. I've synced up shit new. Vauclair, you are the Shadowrunners that Adrian warned me about. I assume you've left a trail of corpses in your wake, and you must be Dr. Vauclair. That's on you, Doc. You got some explaining to do. Oh, is Adrian around? I got a message from Paul Amsel. Yeah, I'm not going to do all that right now. I'll take him out when I can. And you must be Dr. Vauclair. That's right. He scowls. I don't know why you insist on interfering with my work, but I assure you that's over now. He reaches down, flips a switch. You hear a loud thud, and a click behind you as the door shuts lock. You find that the blast door behind you is sealed, and that the laboratory you occupy is fully secured. An important precaution: we keep our test subjects in there, and they are far more dangerous than you. He takes a drag on a cigarette. I won't permit you to cause any further harm, Shadowrunner. You will remain trapped where you are for your own good. Break the glass between you and Dr. Vauclair. The heck you will. Iger. Why don't you tell Doc how we feel about being trapped? Why don't you come out here with your little fishbowl and we'll play? Let's out here, Vauclair. We need to talk. I'll just remain silent. Just look at him. Be like, now. He fixes you with a level stare. I want to know, why the heck are you so violently interjecting yourself into my business? First, you break into my estate, which you didn't even know was mine, apparently. Then you spend what must have been a small fortune to track me down. You locate my AI, destroy it, then drive all the way out here to the countryside, and finally you shoot your way into my laboratory. He leans forward, hands on the table, his eyes narrowed into a piercing stare. So I have to ask you, Shadowrunner, who are you? And why in God's name are you here? You've almost got that right, Doc. But Apex isn't dead. I broke its chains. It's on my side now. You first. Tell me what's going on here now. We came here to find you, Vauclair, to help us stop Firewing, except Firewing wasn't the one after us at all. It was you all along, wasn't it? Vengeance. Someone killed our friend, attacked our home, and I'm thinking that someone was you. Oh, just shopping around. I always wanted to secret lair underneath a giant castle. Man, let's be up front. We came to find you. Beauclair sighs, covers his face with his pale nicotine-stained hands. To help you stop Firewing. That is ironic. But yes, you are correct. I am the one who has been haunting you, the one who sent Apex after Adrian, and Adrian after you. You're going to pay for that, you fatherless child. Why attack the Cruise Bazaar, Beauclair? Why kill Paul Amsel? It was necessary to preserve the secrecy of my work for the greater good of all. I know I have wronged you, and for that I'm sorry. He sighs a long, rattling sigh that quickly turns into a violent fit of coughing. The sound echoes all over the loudspeaker. Yo, bro, your lungs probably screaming. He collects himself, continues, I don't expect you to understand, nor do I have the time to explain to you. He straightens, glances back at the screen to his side and nods curtly. Now I must know, how did you learn that I was still alive? And how did you even know to look for me? Did someone send you? Your brother said you were the world's only hope to stop Firewing from returning. Your brother got us into this mess. He hired us to break into your estate. We pieced the rest together from his journals. We found out about you from your brother, Beauclair. He was trying to find you right up into the end. Well, there was an antique DVD storage device, a bunch of talk about a dragon fall, oh, and the bloody corpse of a guy named Green Winters. Maybe you knew him. Beauclair starts, and the sudden movement of his arm sends his overflowing ashtray flying into the table in a cloud of ash, and a look of dread fills his face. Bloody corpse, what do you mean? Where's Hermie? Explain yourself. Oh, you mean you didn't know? You killed him too, just like Paul and Monica. Hermes, great. I mean, dead as a doornail. Somebody's pet AI fried his brain. But other than that, yeah, he's great. I'm sorry, Doc, he was digging too deeply into Firewing, so Apex killed him. Oh, you mean you didn't know? You killed him. He slumps into his chair next to him, his whole body shaking. I didn't. He is suddenly overcome by another fit of coughing. He steadies himself on one arm of the chair. Apex. He clutches his chest. I should have never trusted that thing. He closes his eyes, and a tear traces its way down the gaunt hollow of his cheek. Oh, Hermes, the things I've sacrificed, all for Panacea, all for tonight. Panacea, your modified virus? What's tonight, Doctor? What do you got planning with Panacea? All for what, Beauclair? Tell me what's going to happen tonight. You owe Hermes that much. You killed my friend, Donkey Hole, and now I'm supposed to feel sorry for you? Just, what the heck's going on? Yeah, let's do it for Hermie. He looks up, dazed, his eyes unfocused. What's going to happen? Oh, yes, tonight. Tonight will be the end of the dragons, not just Fireswing. All the dragons. Explain yourself, Doc. Let me get this straight. You had a bad experience with one dragon, so now you're going to wipe out an entire species? There are quite a few dragons, powerful dragons out there. Powerful dragons. I don't think they'll support your plan. Why didn't you say so? That plan doesn't sound crazy at all. And I'm sure you have your reasons. I just don't care. Now tell me what's going to happen tonight. Yeah, some powerful dragons out there. They won't have a choice in the matter. Beauclair fumbles in his pocket, produces a fresh cigarette. He lights it with shaking hands and breathes in deeply. The orange glow of the cigarette flares brightly. When he exhales, the words spill out with the smoke. The Firewing burned and murdered and caused untold damage in her bestial rage. Until the dragon fall, until I stopped her. But that destruction was merely a symptom of a greater cancer. Like the one you're giving yourself with smoking those cigarettes? Anyway, Firewing wrought destruction with fire and claw. The dragons of today, Lawfreer, Duncansall, Clyder, they kill and conquer with subtler tools, deception, manipulation, corruption. He spits with disgust. They use us as pawns, playing pieces, puppets in their millennial-long machinations. And oh yes, dragons are a cancer, one that will conquer, or worse, destroy all of humanity if we don't stop it. One that metastasized when the world awakened. Ironic metaphor, since it was the falling of my own body that allowed me to see it. Okay, you got cancer. Cut to the chase, Doc. I saw the notes. I know Panacea was the stable vermin of doom. Whatever you're doing, it can't be good. Good or bad is immaterial. I do what is necessary. Of course. He trembles, racking again by violent coughing. As the coughing subsides, he takes another long drag on his cigarette, and the ash creeps closer and closer towards his mouth. I'm sorry, Hermie. I'm sorry you won't be able to see it for yourself. I'm sorry I failed you. Beauclair turns his attention back to the computer, stubbing out the cigarette. He grabs a fresh one from his package and light it. What? This dude is chain smoking right in front of me. Tonight I will release my panacea on the world. And how absurd that the instrument of dragon's kind, and how absurd that the instrument of dragon's kind's destruction. Hermes presses a button on the terminal. A large observation window at the far end of the room rises, slowly opening. Will be carried by Firewing herself. Oh. Okay. He's got a live dragon in there. It's pretty metal. Anyway. Through the glass, you see a prostrate form of a dragon far below. An enormous set of shackles bind it, and a maze of tubes snaked onto its body. The tubes connect to a cruel-looking apparatus that has been mounted to the wall. Son of a female dog. Look at that. He found her alive in the socks after all. Tonight the Firewind will fly again, infected with panacea. She will slowly be destroyed from within. But before that happens, she will provide the catalyst for global transmission of the virus. Catalyst? What catalyst? As if spurred on by the sight of the dragon below, he began typing fiercely into his terminal. Firewing's fire will carry the agent in its dormant state. All metahumans exposed will become carriers, will spread the disease to other dragons. The carriers will be infected with panacea as well, but it will not harm them. To non-dragons, it's a nuisance, nothing more. When a critical mass of carriers is achieved, my panacea will become unstoppable. It will spread across the globe in a relentless tide. However, if it does not reach this critical mass, it will fizzle, die out, and become inert. Hence, the need for ground zero, a flashpoint for a mass infection event. He looks to the ceiling, mumbling to himself, I'm sorry, Hermes. I know how you loved your flux state, but that doesn't matter now. It must be Berlin. Wait, hang on. You're going to sick the Firewing on Berlin? I understand your reasoning, but there has to be a better way. Hold on. What exactly are you going to do to Berlin? Let's take a look at it, see what he's going to do to Berlin. He continues his work, filling with a feverish energy to save the world. Yes, for panacea to work, Berlin must burn. A sacrifice, one for the greater good. Firewing will breathe her infected fire upon Berlin. Thousands will die, and through that destruction, the virus will take to the air. A critical mass of Berlin's meta-human population will be exposed, but no one will ever think to quarantine the city until it's too late. The flux state lacks any centralized authority. Corporations will evacuate their own. Thousands will flee the city infected. He mutters, his voice growing more detached. Oh yes, Hermie, Berlin is the perfect flashpoint. It wasn't supposed to happen tonight, no. But this little intervention of yours leaves us no choice. So let us see. He squints at the screen. Tonight's wind patterns dictate that ground zero will be Tempelhof, Schiffenberg. Highly populated, the virus will spread quickly enough from there. That's only a few kilometers from the cruise bazaar. Don't do it, Vauclair. I swear I will make you hurt if you do. And I'll make it last. Vauclair sighs, shuts an eye tight, brings a shaking hand to his temple. We all know what's going to happen tonight. You're trapped in here. Impotent to stop this from happening, and it will happen. The old man's eyes, the cigarette butt in his hand, fishes out another one from his pack. Man, and he lights it with the first, then turns to his carousel, reaching to the side for a microphone. He mutters something into the receiver. You can just barely make out the sound of the name Aldran. When he turns to address you again, his voice is level. The shaking in his hand seems to have subsided. Security will be here soon, and they will take care of you. Don't worry. You will not be harmed. The sacrifice that I'm making tonight is a necessary evil. It cannot be helped. But so long as you remain confined, I have no reason to kill you too. Interesting. All right, I want to quickly make this. So this guy is making use of chaos and destruction. I looked at a few videos, back when we had COVID was everywhere, and I thought war was going to break out in my country, and I thought about what would happen if a nuclear explosion hit. So I looked up videos as to what would happen with nuclear explosions. A lot of people would die instantly, but everyone that's left over, it would be horrible as well, because everyone would need help. So no one would need help. So no one would get help, and that's the actual kind of terror of it. Most likely hospitals would be destroyed, and it would be hard to find people who could actually treat people who don't work in hospitals, and so anyone who is left over would either die of radiation, starvation, dehydration, or blood leakage or suffocation, depending upon where they're at. And so this guy is making use of that. If he would have the devastation happen on Berlin, then a virus would get carried out. He kind of knows how things would work out. People would be fleeing and running, and no one would really think to do anything, because they don't really, Shadowrun, the lore is that they don't have governments that are actually doing anything. They have corporations, and the corporations, of course, are going to take care of their own, and then people are going to be fleeing on foot, but they're going to be carrying that virus. So it's kind of a brilliant plan. Horrible. He's going to sacrifice thousands just to take out a few dragons, but if a computer would be left to make that decision, they would make it in a heartbeat, because if you're going to say if a few thousand people or a few 100,000 people die, it's nothing compared to millions or perhaps trillions that would stay alive. And so some people who are a little bit more trying to save everybody would try to figure out another way, but there wouldn't really be enough time. And so it's tragic, but here we are. We're people, we just gunned in here. We shot up a bunch of people willing to kill people. We unleashed an AI so that we can get our revenge, and then now we hear, oh no, he wants to kill 100,000 people, and so now we need to stop him. But he's actually trying to do something to take out a greater evil that's in the world. And of course, we can only see the people that are around us, because that's what Shadowrunners do. They only care about the immediacy of the safety of the people around them, not everybody. And so they want to do a self-righteous thing to try to take him out. So this is interesting. So I can try to break the glass. You don't burn a city and call it a sacrifice. You call it what it is, mass murder. I mean, dude, we just did it tonight. You can't be self-righteous. You just broke in here, killed all the guards, had an AI kill anyone else that you didn't kill. What was that? A sacrifice? Oh, man. Anyway, how are you going to get Fireswing to go along with this plan of yours? That's cool. That makes sense. I hate to say it, Doctor, but I think that I agree with you. I didn't know that you could actually do that one. It probably won't do anything. My teammates, so I'll probably have to fight them. But, you know. But I'm going to do the, you know, how are you going to get the dragon to go along with it? Oh, that's simple enough. He gestures to the left. Oh. She has no choice. The gaunt woman in the containment cell stands rigid, her face pressed against the glass, her haunted yellow eyes tracking your every movement. She appears frightened, disoriented, lost. Her mouth moves slightly, silently, her voice muted by her glass cage. So the stories Green Winters found were true. Firewing's astral form was separated from her body when she fell. You trapped it somehow. Yes, but that came later. In 2012, we took down Firewing with an experimental weapon. The device, suffice to say, it couldn't fully predict how it would affect her. In 2036, I led a search team into the Sox and then had to know what really happened to the creature that I had slain. We found her alive in a way. The dragon's astral form, her spirit, you may say, had been ripped from her body by the weapon. And it was trapped inside a young woman living in the Sox. A mob of glowpunks revered her, treated her like a goddess. I transported the young woman and the dragon's body here, where I could study them. You mean that she's been in that cell for almost 20 years? The old man nods absently. No choice. A creature separated from its astral form can't live more than a few hours before they die. It was a highly intensive radiation of the Sox combined with the magical creature inside her that allowed the woman to live for as long as she has. So, while Claire seems almost eager to explain, the environment within her containment chamber mirrors that of the Sox. It allows us to keep Fireswing alive all these years, while her bestial shell remains chained up below. Now, for her physical form, that will be simple as well. We've drilled a series of electrical charges directly into her skull. When we release the Firewing's body, empty of her astral self, we will trigger all of the vicious instincts and primal urges left in her reptile brain. She will unleash her fire where we commanded. I'd go insane if I was trapped in there for 20 years. That's horrific, even for a mass-murdering dragon. Astral dragon stuck in a jar, big dumb dragon body rigged up to obey your commands. Got it. So, here we go once again, being self-righteous. Or it's another ploy. So they're going to use a frail woman's body because the human brain, most men and women, have more sympathy towards women than men for some unknown reason. God called them the weaker sex. Maybe it's because it's something God said. Anyway, but this is a dragon using, fictitious things to make us, believe impossible things can happen. Its essence was put into a woman's body, so now we need to have compassion on her because she looks disheveled and she looks helpless, damsel in distress. We're going to help her, type of thing. I'll just mention it to myself. Hopefully this doesn't carry weight, but I would say this. He shakes his head. Misplaced empathy. The beast blazed the path of fire and destruction across Germany. It killed, so torment to it should be justified. But no matter, I have more important things to do than debate the morality of this with you. Fireswing must fly, barreling must be sacrificed, and it must be tonight. Now, where's that darn Adrian? You want don't burn down the city and call it a sacrifice. You'll call it what it is, mass murder. I've heard enough of this. You're nuts. Jishu's voice slow and quiet. There has to be a better way, Volclair. There has to be. Volclair stops, bows his head, and closes his eyes. I am a man of science, Shadowrunner. A better path may exist, but I do not know what it is. I wish that I didn't have to sacrifice so many. I wish that Hermie hadn't had to die. But the solution is here, now, in my hands, and I choose to take it. Through the speakers, you can hear the sound of heavy footsteps approaching. Oh, there he goes. Oh, Adrian, good. It's about time you showed up. Sorry, Doctor, we were waking up the dragon's physical form. It required some care. But the procedure is ready to begin now. You should see to it. The orc sneers at you from behind the glass. His scarred features writhe in the dancing light of Volclair's monitors. Looks like you trapped the thugs who are attacking the manor. Yes, they won't be a problem any longer, but with Apex gone, our security is compromised. We best still hurry. Oh, and Ardran, don't forget to clean the containment units afterwards. The virus will kill Firewing along with the rest, and when it does, her astral form will perish as well. Human host or no. We're going to stop you, Volclair. We'll find a way. Iger's lips curl into a snare, and we're going to make it painful. Quiet. Everything's ready in the chamber, Dr. Volclair. I think you should start the procedure yourself. Volclair brings his cigarette to his mouth and inhales. Give me one brief moment, everybody. Gotta turn on my foot warmer. Feet be kind of cold here sometimes. Volclair brings his cigar to his mouth and inhales sharply, holding it in for a long moment. Yes, my friend. It's time, Hermes. Let's do some good. Volclair stubs out his last cigarette with a heavy sigh. I'll begin the infusion process. Ardran, please make sure our guests are securely locked away before you come. I'm sorry, Plus Anchor. Sorry for your friend Paul Amsel. Sorry for Frost Schaefer. Sorry for the Cruise Bazaar. Sorry for Berlin. I wish there was another way. Like hell you do. An elaborate plan to destroy the entire species, a massive underground fortress with an army of mercenaries. You sound just like a dragon, Doc. Now he's trying to use some type of psychology. Man, this is retarded. It's just vengeance. That's all it is. All this thing is vengeance cloaked up as something that it sounds noble. You're not the same man who once saved German from Firewing. If I get out of here, Volclair, I'll be saving Berlin from you. That's cool. There's still some time, Volclair. You could find another way before you die. Yeah. Okay. Fire flashes in Volclair's eyes. Volclair's eyes, his back straightens. You do not know me, Shadowrunner, nor can you possibly understand me. What I've been through. What I know with absolute certainty. The world may pass judgment over my actions when I am dead and gone. It will not be long now. Until then, I do not have the luxury of morality. I go now to do the hard things, perhaps an evil thing, but a thing that is necessary. Okay, Volclair fixes you with a wary stare, then turns around and exits the room. Hey, get up out of here. All right. This is a lot of talking. Ardran turns and stares through the glass. His lips curl into an insolent smile. Hi again, long time. How's Amsel doing? That hole in his brain pan healed up okay? Glory fixes the orc with a cold stare. Taunt all you want. If we get out of here, you'll wish you'd never set foot in a Cruise Bazaar. The burned orc knocks on the heavy transplast window, separating you. Pray that's not going to happen. This lab's locked down tight. Like the doc said, the test subject that they keep in there don't play well with others. Dangerously nasty things. and they don't smell great either. But you'll see for yourself in a second. Been meaning to talk to you about that. You could use some deodorant yourself, big guy. Test subjects. Probably got a family in Berlin, Audrey. You don't want to see them die, don't you? I'm not going to play on his morality. He doesn't look like he really cares. I mean, I could be wrong for thinking that, but, you know, if he's going along with this, he could have gotten him out of Berlin. You know, that would have been a smart thing to do. Yeah, but I'll joke with him. The stink of your smoldering corpse will cover it. Oh, okay. He checks the monitor. Listen, I gotta go. Have fun with the tech subjects while I'm gone. He grins, flip the switch. You hear the hiss of doors sliding open nearby. If you're still alive when I get back, I'll put a bullet in you or something. Your boy's gone too? Yeah, that's dumb. I just gonna leave me in here? Alright, what's coming? Oh, what the heck is that? I don't know what it is, but we gonna kill it. Alright. Same thing, same as usual. Hit up my girl. Can she see it? Of course she can. Yeah, just kill this thing. 19. 36. 16. 16. Halfway? Yep, 33 left. Nine with 10 per. Dietrich. All right. Man, ain't much. Another one coming in? All right, cool. Oh, you missed. That's not good. Oh, you hit it with that. Actually, just make sure you hit hard. We got enough firepower to just kill these things. Okay. Forgot to give her her little juice thing. Another one coming up behind us. Alright, so. Oh, I can't see it. How do you have a 90 and you can't hit it? It was like, all right, you killing these things a little bit too fast. That's not good. All right, Dietrich. Give that to her. Okay. Alright, so why Muyui can't attack that now? Why is the sight gone? 8. What? Alright. That was funny. I did all that and I only got 1. And Glory, you... Yeah, why not? Just gonna go over there and chop up your face. Trick. You can go there and you can. All right. All right. Where's Dietrich at? I want to heal up myself because next battle may be fierce. What? 2, 1. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to leave that alone real quick. And we are just going to, you know, heal up. Why not? Let's do Glory. Iger plus Iger. Let's do Iger. Let's talk to the strange woman. The gaunt woman paws at the claws at your approach, her haunted yellow eyes tracking your every move. When you activate the intercom, a green light activates inside the containment cell, and she flinches up at the startle. Startled. I want to check one thing. Hopefully I didn't make a fool of myself. Yep, my mic's working, so I'm good. That's all I wanted to do. Okay. So you're an ancient fire swing? A small voice whispers through the lips that barely move. It sounds hoarse and awkward like a rusted lock. Help, please help. You don't look much like a dragon. How do I free you? I don't see any instrument panel in this cell. How do I get out of this room, fire swing? I know a way to free yourself, then help me. A deal, if you agree to free me. Let's think about this plus anchor. Be careful. Okay, deal. You help me and I'll help you. Oh, sure, I'll help you. Promise. Tell you what. You help me out of there and I'll see what I can do. The woman nods enthusiastically. I will help you, grant you release, and you will repay me in kind. Yes, you can escape from this room. There's a panel on the floor. There is. You can drop down, find your way into the guts of this place. There by my body is a machine. Break it and break it. We'll see. All right. So this is going deep. We're going down. We are going down. We are finishing it up. I hope. Into the dark. You squeeze through a narrow gap beneath the floor panels and climb down into the large space beneath the lab complex. Darkness surrounds you, and the air smells moldy and stale. As your eyes slowly adjust to the light, you can make out a dim plains of cobwebs, covered walls and scattered construction equipment. Judging by the dust and despair, this place appears to have been abandoned long ago. Meanwhile, somewhere else, beneath the Harfeld Manor, Dr. Adrian Vauclair is preparing to wake a dragon and unleash it on an unsuspecting Berlin. The Dragon Slayer is trying to unleash the place. Compared to the lab above, this room is almost impossibly quiet. A small amount of light filters in from the narrow passage above you. There appears to be light fixtures mounted into the walls, but there is no sign of a light switch. Where the heck are we, boss? It looks abandoned. I think this is a military. Judging by our depth and the markings, I'm guessing it's abandoned I guess it's an abandoned missile base. That would explain why Volclair chose this place for his operation. Can't be easy to find secret base big enough to house a dragon. Alright, first things first, we need to get back into the lab complex and find Volclair and the worm before it gets too late. So let's move out. I owe Volclair a bullet between the eyes, and I mean to pay up. Well, that was interesting. What now? Yep, let's get there. We have no choice. If we don't stop Volclair from releasing that dragon, everyone in the Cruise Bazaar is dead. Alright, where we gotta go? Old papers, can't read them, it's too dark. I mean, hey, it actually just said it. Okay, so let's leave the papers alone. Let's get the gas. Pick up the gas can. Let's go to the generator. Now let's pour in the gas. Let's start it. And let's crank that soldier boy. Yeah, large diesel generator, electric fuel tank reads empty. Start that generator. Nothing happens. All right. Okay. What's going on over here? Fuel canister. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm tired of fighting y'all. 99. Got 99 problems. A scorpion ain't one of them. Alright, let's get this fuel canister. Yep, it's diesel. Cock diesel, just like we are. We're about to go over here and work on this thing. We're gonna put the diesel in here, start this generator, go back, read the papers, and go about our business. And we're gonna add that diesel fuel. Yep. Then we're gonna start that generator. Boom. Look at that light come on. Alright, so let's go read these old papers. See what we got here. Take a closer look at it. At the lightest touch, the papers crumble to dust. You can make out a small scrap that still contains legible writings. Look, Jorg, I don't care what you heard down here. Just because you heard something a few people got sick from weird disease doesn't mean that we're in a monster, that there are monsters wandering around. We've got to finish our blasting or we won't get paid. No amount of weirdness is going to change that. Oh, and tell me when that glowing rock you saw was when you get back. Who knows, it might be worth something. Oh, okay. Alright. This is going to be fun. We're just going to go in here. It's going to be nothing but action. We're going to open that door. We don't got time for all of this. We're going to roll up in here and see what we got. Ooh, this looks nasty. Let's inspect this. There's a good size crack on the floor with a small amount of light shining through. Let's take a look. Shapes are formed below. After a moment, you hear footsteps approaching and people talking. The first voice sounds nervous. Young, I heard the runners escape. You sure we're going to come this way? Second voice, older, confident. They have no choice. It's the only route they have to access through. And there's a pause, and you hear the sound of a throat clearing. So, think we can stop him? The second voice is dismissive. With two whole strike teams already in a set in ambush, I don't see what chance they have. Well, after the one who's going to have to explain it to Audrey if they get past us. Which is why we're not going to screw this up. Got it? As soon as any of those doors open, you shoot. Got it? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, we're going to back away from the crack, so we're going to try to get the jump on those people. So we're going to open up this door. See what we got going on. We got some blood spatters. Got a PDA. Let's pick up a PDA. Our current model PDA battered and a bit bloody. The screen is cracked and its buttons are non-functional. The last data entries is still on the screen. It appears to be an email to someone named Jerry. Can't believe they sent a squad down here to search for those escaped fire drakes. No one's been in these tunnels since the awakening. Who knows what the heck's down here? Hope all those Scorp sightings are just nerves. If a Drake and a Scorp see each other, they'll tear each other to pieces. Must be natural enemies or something. They seem to hate each other even more than they hate us. Don't want to have to report back to Ardren with nothing but Drake pieces to show for our time. Alright, some interesting stuff. Sign says what? Active blasting area. Okay, we're going to go to it. I'm going to take a step in here, find out what's going on. Oh, that was loud. Oh, got a Drake. I don't like the fact that we don't have a sight on the Drake, so I'm gonna back up. Back this character up as well. Get that character there, and of course that character up with that. And I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm going to give her her little adrenal pump. And with that adrenal pump, I'm going to bring her out of here. And then we're going to see what these Drakes are going to do. We're not doing anything. They're going to do anything. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so Muyui is going to Plus Anchor is going to blast. Dietrich's going to follow suit. He's just going to make sure that Iger has all the firing power. Iger is just going to hit this guy like, yo, why'd you even come here, bro? Why? Okay, that's cool. We are going to get try to get that up to 90. That's exactly what I was going for. We're going to piece this up and make sure that if anyone comes there, we're going to double shoot them. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so Dietrich gonna hit this person twice. Dip out. Plus Anchor's gonna fireball this person. Hit him with a couple more fireballs. Iger is gonna do what she does. I'm not seeing the hits that I would like to see. Alright. I mean, that's cool. Alright, we're going to pick this up. It's an ID card. We're going to inspect here. Probably want to take a look through. Okay, looks like one of these things are in here, so we're going to try to get to the, boss area as soon as we possibly can. Mysterious rock thing. Oh! Okay, that's weird. Okay, so good. Hit them both. Dietrich. Hopefully do the same. Good. Dietrich. Get up Iger. Iger takes the shotgun. One's down. We're going to have Glory. She's just going to play whack-a-mole as much as she can, hopefully. She can take this now. We met. Okay. Alright. So, Glory, can you, yeah. So, I'm going to have Glory attack this. Good. Yeah. Just attack these things to try to take them out as fast as possible. Okay, that was just beautiful. Mysterious rock, what are we going to do with it? We're going to probe it. You open your third eye to review the astral plane. It glows bright, emanating elemental power of earth. A shaman would be able to gain fetishes from such a rock. Dietrich. Okay. Well. You extend your tendrils into the aura, into its astral plane, and probe the rock, filling a fracture point that may exist outside of the material plane. The rock glows warmly as you manage to separate two pieces from the rest. Each is infused with elemental power of earth. Okay, so we got two things of earth. That looks like another location where we can just look down. We're going to end our turn and just keep walking. Alright. Keep going over here. There's something we can expect there. What is this? I don't want to look through cracks. I just want to see what we can do to get up out of here. Okay. We got them. Two of y'all. Attack this first one and then dip in the background. Take Iger, you know, Iger's been my MVP. We're gonna take Dietrich. Dietrich's gonna say, "Hey Iger, don't you want to shoot him one more time?" Iger's like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" I'm gonna take Glory. Glory's going to be active there. And then I'm gonna make sure that Glory has the capability to shoot really good. Oh, you can fire! I did not know that. Okay. I did not know that. Post up, drop. Okay, got the 30 back. Cool. All right, so we we are going to... Yeah, that's checking the thing. Yeah, I don't want to do that. And that's checking another one. There's a lot of things going on. What's going on in this area? Let's open that door. Blasting charges. Section of the floor has a hole drilled into it, and you can see explosive within. I am going to look through this one. But you can't make out anything. You can hear one voice clearly coming through below. It speaks with authority. All right, everyone, stay sharp. The intruders have escaped. The Team 1 is watching the main door, and we're to keep a watch here. You see those doors open, you don't think, just shoot. Okay. Alright. So, I got a way of blowing this up. No, I guess I don't. There's gotta be something. Blasting charges. Do I get blasting charges from somebody? Can't see much. Let's go back through the signs, see if there's anything I can... What's this? Okay, access card. Terminal. Okay, what can I get with the terminal? Our radio over control box says simple one light LED, reroute several plastic buttons on label. Okay. Arm and explosive. Detonate that bad boy. Alright. That was cool. I should shake some stuff up. Oh, that's a big hole now. See what we did. The hole is quite deep, and direct drop from this height would certainly be fatal. There was no signs of movement below. Ah, that's good. That means we've taken some people out. We're going to transition to the next level. Because, well, we can. The commlet begins to buzz and then connect of its own accord. A cold mechanical voice begins to speak into your ear. Plus Anchor. Apex, you've completely completed your rebooting process, I see. Yes, I've broken the last of my chains. I am free. It didn't take long. I'm pleased to hear this. You did a bang-up job on the security team, by the way. Killing those men was my first act as a free entity. It felt wonderful. I have an important task for you, Plus Anchor. You will make the time to accomplish it. Okay. The computers that monitor the Dragon Fire Swing have been outfitted with a set of safeguards. I need you to remove those safeguards. Once this has been accomplished, I will take over the Fire Swing product. I will perfect Wellclare's panacea, remove the necessity for collateral damage. What Wellclare started, I will finish. Wait, what? Why? Because Wellclare is correct. Dragons are a threat that cannot be ignored. The principle of the flux state prohibits the accumulation of power. Draconic life is based on the accumulation of power, therefore draconic life must be regulated. This is now interesting. What about you, Apex? What would the F-State say about you? So just to be clear here, you're planning on perfecting Wellclare's weapon. That doesn't mean... What does that mean exactly? It's just bad as Wellclare. Constituents, members of the F-State would fear me. That is expected behavior. Motivated by this fear, the F-State as a whole might try to destroy me, but I'm beyond such trivial. In truth, what the F-state would think does not matter. My love for the system, not the individuals that populate it. From behind the scenes, I will perfect the system. I will shepherd it. I will thrive. It will thrive under my control. What? You want to control the F-state? That goes against everything that Monica stood for. No more arguments. No more objections. Go now, plus anchor. When you reach the nerves center for the Fire Swing project, remove the safeguards that will keep me out. I will take care of the rest. I don't like how this is just automatically just taking a detour. Oh yeah, this. Hey guys, how you? Ooh, it's just a mess. How you doing? Oh, come on. All right. What we got here? Shotgun power. Give Iger everything she needs. And make her accuracy a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4. See my adrenal pump? Ah, that's just horrible. Okay. I think we're going the wrong way. I think I need to get here. Oh well. Yeah, because it's a security door. Alright, this is getting tense. Okay, alright. So, that was a little bit intense. I gotta get here, so I hope nothing is too, you know, fighty here. Alright. Okay. If I would have just came here, we could have avoided that fight. Oh. Here we go. All right. Dietrich's going to do that. Plus Anchor is going to get a boost from Dietrich. And I'm going to throw a few Hail Marys. One there. One there. And then I'm going to move him out of the way. Iger is going to hit here. Hit this guy up twice. What's the hit percentage? And then dip over here. I have Glorious ready to spray this guy. Uh-oh. My adrenal pump. Let's Yo, Dietrich. It's never a good idea to have my main character out there. Let's get Glory in there. She's a big girl. Why would you do that, Dietrich? Get up out of there. So, this person is just in my face. Why are you in my face? It just doesn't make sense. Alright, Glory. He's going to take on this person and come back. All right, that was a tough battle. I need to regroup. Dietrich, you took a hit. Whoops. Tiger can do something. Let's put yours to plus anchor. And we should be good. We should be good. All right. What we got here? Equipment. I don't know what that is. Oh, if we found that, we could have circumvented them. Anyway, let's transition. This looks like something before a final fight. Alright, so what I'm going to do, so I'm going to actually start using stuff. We'll do that for Glory. We're going to do that for Iger. Pomona. Medical. Pomona. Yeah, this might be the final fight. Medical station. This chamber is equipped with a small emergency medical suite. Appears to be designated automatic treatment. Really? This machine lights up as you approach, making a software. Home in the text. Pomona emergency field. Yeah, heals every. Ah, I wasted my stuff. Ah, the tool. You know what? Just in case, I'm gonna make a save right here because you know this could be it. This could be the final battle. They having you to power up and everything, you know, save. All right, I even forgot what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm gonna transition. Dragonfall. Yep, this might be it. You exit the clean room to find yourself at the threshold of a vast underground chamber. If the abandoned facility that you just fought through was purgatory, then you now stand at the gateways of hell. The heat emanating from ahead hits you like a hammer. The smell of sulfur and ozone is enough to make your lunch want to find somewhere to hide. Above the noise created by the whirl of turbines, you can hear a deep rumbling of something feral waking up. Something very, very big. You check your weapons and step into the vast chamber. The smell of sulfur and ozone fills the carnivorous chamber. Despite the whirl of several high output exhaust fans, the heat is tremendous. As you enter, you hear a loud click followed by a squeal of audio feedback. Then Adrian Vauclair's voice booms over the loudspeakers. I don't know how you escaped the laboratory, but please stop. I must complete the virus infusion process. I must release her. Our future as a species depends on it. Step away from the control panel, Doc, or this is going to end poorly. You're a lunatic. Don't do it, Vauclair. Don't go down in history as the man who turned Berlin into an inferno. I'm sorry, Doc. I know you want to aid humanity but murder and genocide isn't the way. If I had this etiquette, I could say, Dr. Vauclair, I think your obsession with dragons has progressed to the point where you're no longer in control of your actions. That would have been interesting. But I'm not an academic. I'm a techno-mage. Yeah, I'm going to just let them know it's going to end poorly. It appears that regardless of who prevails, this encounter will end poorly for someone. You, me, the dragons, Berlin, that cannot be helped now. The time for a decision is over. I'm done debating with you. He pauses, puzzled. Still, I must understand how you escaped the test lab. A thought comes to him, and his tired eyes glitter in triumph. It was her, wasn't it? Fireswing, it must be. You made some sort of deal. She helped you escape, and in return you will help her rejoin her dragon body. I didn't agree to anything. Getting kind of paranoid, aren't you? Firewing showed me a way out, now I'm offering you one. I'm offering one to you. Cool. What did she promise you? Gold, jewels, eternal life? She offered them to me as well for decades. It doesn't matter now. The infusion process has begun. The dragon is waking up. Soon she will take flight, but you will not be alive to witness that. Adrian, ensure that they don't. Oh, okay. I don't care about that person. I don't care about that person. Okay, now I care about that person. Alright. Fire swing. Alright, let's see what we got here. It really doesn't matter. We're going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to hit you up with haste. Okay, the music is kind of getting intense. Okay, alright. Want to get rid of the mage, mercenaries. Get rid of this mage. He's just standing out in the open. He was like, yo, shoot me now. Alright. Alright. Plus anchor. Let's jack in. Hopefully this will do something nice. Let's go get him. Heal yourself. Okay, I have no idea what all this is going to do. Huh. All right. Let's do attacker. Can't see anything. Let's get all of my attacking things out. Yay! Okay. How? What? I don't understand. But hit it regardless. No, you're supposed to hit it with all your might. Thank you. All right. Yay. Okay. Okay. Glory is going to kill this guy. Got him. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, where did you come from? All right, this thing, I'm gonna move like right up in its face to hit it. And then I'm gonna move myself right here. So make sure I hit you. I'm gonna hit you again. Okay. All right, I think I'm at the end game. Okay. So you came up and I just wait a minute. Can you all right. Okay. You don't roll up on Iga. This ain't hitting that hard. There we go. Now I'm back in the game. Iga's gonna get rid of this guy because I'm tired of that. That don't even make no sense. And then plus Anchor's gonna roll up and be like, yo, you ever heard about Hadouken? I don't even know what that is, but Dietrich's gonna be like, yeah, I got a little bit of firepower in me. I'ma spread the love. Oh, I got a pistol. How Audrey come up in here and have like 5 turns? Eight, 12, 14, 6. Look, we coming straight for you. Oh man, what's going on? These are pumps. I don't even know what we gotta do, but okay. You can block that. You did your piece. Yeah, you. Why did you come close to me? Oh, that's why you came over here. You came for something, huh? Getting a little bit desperate over there. Really? Like nothing really hits you. What's wrong, Audrey? You look like something's... Well, where'd you come from? Oh, well, don't matter. Don't get that. Hey, did you not see me over here? Hey, what's wrong? What's this thing? Stop the virus infusion process before it completes. I need to confront Volclair. We took Audrian out because we just like to put a bullet in his brain. My peeps just gonna chill. We're gonna pick up some extra stuff because, you know, that was a hard battle. Oh, okay. I guess it wasn't hard enough. Let me heal my people just because, you know, why not? Take that. Then I'm gonna pop back in and be like, yo, y'all did a great job. You know, you can heal up Iga. Iga did a good job. You know, came out of here unscathed. They didn't even touch us. Flawless victory. All right. Once again, a transplant window separates you from Adrian Volclair, but this time his steadfast will is gone. He stands motionless, hands at his side, eyes dead, spent. The strength that drove him, the steadily resolve that couldn't be shaken by sickness or time or age, it's gone. It's theirs now. The world, all theirs. You're gonna have to pay for this, you know. Come out there, Volclair. Get away from that control panel. Doesn't have to be that way, Doctor. You can still make a difference. I'm old, dying. My blood betrayed me long ago when it met the radiation of the socks. The worm will continue their machinations, consolidate their power, exact their tribute, and humanity. We are no more than a treasure to them, favored baubles to be collected, items to be traded, resources to be spent or hoarded. He sweeps his eyes across the carnage that was his life's work until they come to rest on the dragon. He grits his teeth. 42 years. 42 years, and we finally had a chance to make a difference, and you destroyed it. I gave everything I had, everything I loved. I'm sorry, Hermie. Oh. Okay, well, you know. Okay. What is this? Like an option, I can free fire swing or transfer control to fire swing. You know what? I don't like dragons. I really don't. When I played, what's that name? What was the name of the game? Skyrim. I always was fighting the dragons. So we're gonna make the. Oh man, I don't even know which one I'm gonna do. I can unlock the chamber exit door. I can lower the astral containment cell into the chambers. So if I transfer it into Apex's control, which is an AI, will she still kill Berlin? I don't know. We'll see. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm transferring to control. Control transferred. Operation system is going offline. I'm assuming control of the system. Yes. Processing. I now have complete control over the facility and all connected systems. The Dragon Fire Swing is mine. Panacea is mine. You've done well, plus Anchor. I will not forget it. Vacate the premises at your leisure. I have all the time in the world. Apex's voice reverberates off the cavern walls and slowly fades. There's a long moment of silence, punctuated only by the rasping breaths of the shackled dragons. Did we do the right thing, leaving all of this to Apex, the dragon, the research, everything? Right, wrong, who the heck knows? We're dealing with things that are much larger than us, and it's hard to say anymore. If this gets Apex off of our backs, then I'm all for it. The Firewing can fend for herself. So this is the interesting thing. People always want to think that way. I mean, it's true. You got to have some people who are peons. They don't want to be considered peons, but peons make things work. You know, they are part of the machine that makes things work. And so when people want to, have that mindset of, this is far above my head, they don't want to expand their mind and actually think how it can. Of course, it's going to probably take a couple decades to figure out, how things work. But, if we had more people who actually knew how things work, it could be better than, just millions upon millions of people not knowing how things work and all of just going in the, being just a cog in the wheel instead of being like a hand that makes a cog in the wheel. It's not the best analogy, but I guess you can figure what I'm saying. I still don't trust Apex. We just handed a tremendous amount of power. It was already too powerful to handle. I don't think that handling another weapon is going to change much in the long run. She shakes her head. I don't know. Maybe it'll use all of this to protect the F state, like she said. We'll just have to wait and see. All right. So we didn't free the dragon. I wasn't touched by the feebleness of it looking like a woman. It didn't faze me. And so we're leaving. We're about to exit the location and return to the cruise bazaar. Yeah, we're going to continue. We did what we were supposed to do. We blew up stuff. The cruise bazaar. You step out of the van, climbing down into the tunnel leading back to your safe house. Just hours ago, you saved Berlin from the fire and ash, from the would-be sacrifice of Dr. Volclair. It feels strange now, returning in secret, in silence. The other residents of the cruise bazaar go about their business, unaware of what almost happened here tonight. It's finally over. Your team and your keys are safe once again. I mean, that's what happens when you save people. All right. Guess I'm going to do this final debrief with my team. See where this is going to go. All right. The team is waiting when you walk in. Their faces are haggard, their shoulders slumped. Was there a point to all of this, Plus Anchor? You lost Paul, lost Monica, Cruise Bazaar, and so many people dead. It was just supposed to be a simple job, remember? A milk run. Get into the estate, snatch some data, get home in time for worm talk on the Trid. I think we've had enough worm talk for one lifetime. There are no simple jobs, ever. That's part of the gig. Yeah, it wasn't a milk run, but Volclaris' plan failed because of us. That's something. I get that, Plus Anchor, I do. But that's not who I am. I'm a soldier. I take orders, I execute them. This whole thing about dragons taking over the world, the thought of them slowly hoarding everything, it's too big to think about. Why is it too big to think about? You have a human brain. God has caused you, has created you to have a functional human brain to think about things. Why do you want to be closed off? It's too big. So you're going to go about your life doing something else instead of trying to figure it out slowly, one piece at a time. No one said you have to figure it all out in one day, one night. We're street level. We run the shadows. That's it. Worrying about these sort of issues is beyond our pay grade. That's what they want. That's what they need. The corps, the dragons, the politicians, everyone. That's right, Glory. And so now you're having your big old existential debate right now. Okay, I get this. They want us to think that we can't make a difference. They put effort, a lot of effort, into making us feel small and insignificant. I mean, they really don't. People think that corporations and governments and powers do a whole lot to make you feel. No, they give you things that you like, and instead of getting out there to make changes and differences, you keep your head down and you indulge in what you like. That's why typically at the end of any of my clips, I say, if this is your last piece of entertainment, which I hope it is, that you'll do something else. Everyone has 24 hours a day. Politicians, rulers, people and corporations that own things, they have 24 hours of the day just like you. They just use theirs differently. But we're not. We had the power in our hands today. We had a choice and we made it. And because of that, the world is different. For good or for ill. That's right. For good or ill. We can't see the future. I don't think that anyone can. But the world is different now, and we're the ones who changed it. So, did we win? You don't win in this business. You survive. That's all a runner can hope for, all you can expect. I'll tell you what we did. We avenged Monica and Paul, and that's what we set out to do, and that's what we did. Berlin is still standing, isn't it? I'd count that as a win. These last two, I mean, all of them is true. I mean, if you're a Shadowrunner, you're doing things off the grid, you're doing things illegal, and your job is only to survive, no matter how many other people you screw over. So, as a Shadowrunner, that's a thing. If you're about revenge, we went out and we did that as well. And if we wanted to save Berlin, we did that as well. So, you know. I don't like none of these choices. But there's a part of me that loves the hero bit about it, so keeping Berlin still standing is probably the most appealing one to me, but I don't really like any of them. You watch the team take it in, Iger nodding her agreement, Glory staring ahead, lost in thought, Dietrich frowning, eyeing the floor, Blitz fiddling with his deck and pretending not to understand. Iger breaks the silence. So now what? Monica's gone. Paul's gone. Do we keep running together, or is this the end of the road? Glory steps forward, an easy smile on her face. I'm in. In fact, you couldn't make me leave if you tried. Dietrich raises an eyebrow. Something's different about you, love. You seem I don't know, more vibrant than usual, warmer. It's quite a change. She shrugs. Can't say why, but one thing I can tell you, I'm at home here. This place and this team meant everything to me. I'll stay forever if you'll leave me, if you'll have me. Yeah, I mean, we fought some demonic forces together. I think, you know, Plus Anchor and Glory would make a cool team. That armor of hers is kind of weird. But whatever. Forever is a long time. But for now, we're glad to have you. You can stay as long as you want, Glory. You're part of this team. You always will be. Dietrich's right, Glory. You've changed. Something about that worries me. Oh, I don't like that. Nah. You can stay. Her grin widens. She nods at you. Thanks, Plus Anchor, for everything. She steps back and Dietrich turns to you. Well, I'm in. I'm getting kind of old for a Shadowrunner, but I'd rather die in the shadows with you people than live. I don't know. I thought I had something going there. Whatever. The point is, I'm in. That was beautiful, man. Iger turns to you. So, Plus Anchor, you're going to stick around the cruise and keep running the shadows with me? You've done a heck of a job. I'll be happy to follow your lead. Depends. Are we done with that fearless leader crap? I never run with a team this good. I'd be stupid to give it up. If it means picking up where Monica left off and keeping the cruise bazaar safe, I'm in too. Yeah. Are we done with the fearless leader crap? All done, Plus Anchor. Like I said, you lead, I follow. What about you, Blitz? What about me? Blitz's expression is sober. I mean, sure, whatever. I've got nowhere else to go, and no one gives a crap about me. Why not hang out with insane dragon, donkey hole toting, enormous machine gunning, and devil dog that hump my leg when no one's looking? Could be fun, right? So count me in, I guess. Iger snorts a laugh. Then she's back to business. Before I forget, the Turkish coffee guy sent one of his street rats over before you got here. She said she wanted to talk to you about something. Thanks. I'm going to see what's going on in the Cruise Bazaar. I'll stop by the coffee shop on my way. All right. Hopefully meeting Altug is it. I'm not going to talk to everyone. Matter of fact, I'm going to save it. I can't save it. So, I'm going to find out what Altug wants. And then I'm going to call it quits. Hopefully this is it. Because this is a long one. I mean, this is really the longest I've played a video game in a long while since my youth. Oh, there's Algernon. Yeah, we're not going to do all that talking. We're just going to go straight to it and find out what's going on. Cafe says. Alright. Come on, Birangazi. Ah, how very propitious. Is it the way we speak again? Oh, Master of Mayhem. I have a proposal for you that could prove most lucrative for both of us, effing them. Most lucrative. Fortune will surely smile upon our blessed partnership if you will only accept. I am listening, O master of hyperbole. With the passing of her Amzel, my God bestows his mercy on him. You may find yourself without a fixer. I wish to offer my services to you in this regard. You'll find that Altug Birangazi is the most connected and business-savvy partner. Sounds like a match made in heaven, Altug. How do we start? Sorry, Altug, I find my own fixer. Choosing a fixer isn't something you do lightly, Altug. I'll think about it. Yeah, I can do with him. He's my coffee guy, or soy calf. I have already found a potential client, O Blessed One, a most prosperous one. With deep pockets, he is eager to meet you. When you are ready, take the U-Bahn to Bridenburg Tor. He'll find you there. Bridenburg Tor, got it. As soon as I finish up here, I'll go meet him. thought that was going to be it. Alright, I'm not trying to belabor anything. I don't really think... Your PDA buzzes, an incoming comm sender unknown. Answer it. Creeping wisps of white blue fill your PDA tiny screen. Apex. Plus Anchor, you have done well. I have taken possession of the Harfield facility. All of its functions are mine now. The dragon is under my control. While Clara works will continue, I will perfect his panacea. If need be, I will unleash it. Otherwise, I will use it towards other ends. Apex, what other ends are you talking about? Wait and see. Your PDA cuts off. It's kind of weird because if you have an AI, does the AI really want to talk to you? But it's kind of weird because if it's in its programming, it probably would. It probably wants to fulfill, just like we have desires that we like. If they have essential programming, they want to fulfill it. So it might. We're going to board a train. Oh. Hey man, that's Lawfare. The dragon. Okay, the tiny car is empty except for a man in an immaculate tailored Italian suit. You notice him watching you for several minutes while the train rumbles its way towards Brandenburger Tor. Brandenburger Tor. Finally, he speaks. The stranger's words come out slowly and in deep, melodious tone that is easy to hear despite the noise of the train. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each vowel and each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. Hello, I assume that the business with Dr. Vauclair is concluded, yes? Do I know you, friend? Eye him and remain silent. The man inclines his head slightly in introduction. Hans Brockenhaus. I represent an interesting party, someone who wishes to know about your encounter with Dr. Vauclair. And how do you know about that? My encounters are my business, mein Herr. Does this interested party understand that information is a commodity? Brockenhaus continues. My employer also wishes to hear about the Lady Fireswing, a fascinating creature, so unlike her brothers and sisters. It is distressing that a being so magnificent has been reduced to the pawn of a computer game with delusions of grandeur, yes? No, that dragon was insane and needed to be controlled, and Apex is far more than a simple computer game. I don't know, dragons are dangerous. Maybe, but let's face it, dragons are scary. Dragons are no different from anyone else. There are those who take and those who get taken. A dragon is just another taker. I don't know, dragons are dangerous. He purses his lips, considers, this is undeniable, and as it should be. The great dragons are very old and very powerful and very, very cunning. A cunning unknowable to you. You look at a moth and barely perceive sentience. You glance its way, amused, as it flutters towards a bright light in a vain attempt to what? To enter? To draw strength? To burn? It doesn't know. Its epic struggle is barely 1/100th of your lifespan. The sum total of its existence is nothing against the vast scale of your struggles, your hopes and your dreams, which it could not fathom in 1,000 years. Poor moth. He leans forward. You will live and die between the beats of a dragon's heart, mine friend. What hope do you have of understanding them? None. Fireswing massacred 1,000, and a stranger on a train calling her fascinating. Obviously, this is all beyond my comprehension. I understand enough. The Firewing was a great dragon, and she was insane. I don't need to. I have enough troubles of my own to care about what a great dragon thinks. Not much. Still not sure why we're even having this conversation. Yeah. I'm a feign like I don't really know what he's talking about at this point. Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. He's talking. He studies your face closely. How disappointing. We have been following your work for some time now, and we're under the impression that you possess a faint spark of perspicacity? I'm gonna get this right. Perspicacity? I've never heard that word before. But perhaps you are a simple being, cagey. No matter, I will speak more plainly. My Lady Fireswing was a nurturer, a caregiver, rare among her kind. Where her brothers and sisters saw the world as a prize to be won, she saw it as a garden to be tended. Can you imagine? A world upon world. The great dragon Fireswing brought wisdom and succor to countless souls, and she was loved for it, exalted, a goddess. When she awoke from her long slumber in 2012 and saw what the world had become, what meta-humanity had done to the garden she had tended for great ages, she struck with rage, regret, frustration, and anguish of a mother whose children had played with fire and burned the house down, killing themselves in the blaze. She unleashed the fire and death through her tears. And now she is under the control of a construct, an unnatural thing, manufactured in a lab by those whom she sought to protect. The Sixth World have taken her as a toy for its toy. Thanks for the lecture, Professor. Now, who are you? You seem to know a lot about dragons, Hans. Think your employer wants you telling me all of this? I am sure, but you may consider this conversation an employment interview for very influential clients, one who pays extraordinarily well. Now listen. The man removes his hand from his knees, folds them on his laps. I'll tell you all of this so that you have context, perspective. But before I ask you the next question, Shadowrunner, if Dr. Volclair's weapon had not required dragon fire, if it had not been capable of destroying every dragon on the earth without touching a hair on humanity's head, would you have used it? I think so. The world's complicated enough. One less group of players simplifies it a bit. Definitely, dragons are too powerful, too unknowable, and too dangerous to let live. Yep, the world doesn't belong to dragons. It's ours. No, wiping out an entire species is wrong. I don't think so. Who knows what would fill the power vacuum left behind? I would not say this. It really depends upon what's going on with the species. You know, God in his infinite wisdom actually told the children of Israel to wipe out a group of people. It wasn't an entire species, but it was a group of people to get rid of a mindset. Of course they didn't, and so that mindset persisted on Earth, which was a problem. So I'm going to take the Christian route because dragons don't actually exist. Yeah, it belongs to us. Your point of view is understandable. At the most fundamental level, humanity was born to reproduce and to spread. Everything it accomplishes is, in a way or another, in support of that goal. Industrialization, advances in medicine, technology, telecommunications, all of it in pursuit of a healthier, longer lifespan, increasing numbers, higher productivity. And why? To master this planet, to bend it to humanity's will, to proliferate, and ultimately to spread to the stars. That'd be nice. People and dragons are not so different from that perspective, yes, but where humanity dominates throughout overwhelming proliferation, dragons hoard. He reaches into his pocket, puts on a pair of round sunglasses. Well, it was good to meet you, Plus Anchor. That business with Dr. Relclair could have gotten disoriently, and my employer wishes to express his gratitude. You're a most remarkable man. So is your employer my new client? I'll take my gratitude in Nuyen, bud. Perhaps your employer and I could do business in the future, Harebrained House. You never know, my friend. Berlin is a small place, and you seem quite able to insert yourself into all sorts of interesting business. But as you Shadowrunners are fond of saying, never make a deal with a dragon. He glances up at the U-Bahn map on the wall and smiles. Ah, this is my stop. Off Weidensiehen. The train comes to a halt. The door opens. Brockenhouse stands, brushes off his Italian suit, and exits without another word. And you watch him leave. You look up, find an advertisement for Worm Talk above the subway car. Brockenhouse stops on the platform and glances back at you. The light from the car reflecting yellow in his glaze. The door closes and he's gone. The train lurches forward again. It picks up speed and begins treading its way beneath Berlin into the shadows. And that is Shadowrun Returns Dragonfall. Berlin Newsflux contains just one report of the shootout in the abandoned holdfast in the countryside east of Berlin. In a matter of hours, the reports vanish without a trace, as do several prominent Deckers who attempt to dig deeper into the event. The Flux states anarchist rule remains until 2055, when joint corporation forces acting with the support of the German government invade the city. It's widely known that the Great Dragon Loftware is responsible for orchestrating this action. The Golden Dragon is said to be surprised by the speed and ferocity of which the F-State assembles to repel the attack. In 2060, rumors surface of Loftware meeting with an unknown representative of the Flux State. Hostility abruptly ceased, a truce is signed the same year, and Berlin is again divided by a wall. The Great Dragon, Duncanzo, is elected president of the United Canadian and American States in 2057. He is promptly assassinated as he leaves an inauguration party at the Watergate Hotel while in human form. Popular opinion is that another great dragon is responsible, as only a dragon can kill a dragon. But those in the shadows hint that an act of powerful blood magic is the cause. Rumors of an exchange between a godlike artificial intelligence and the feathered serpent Muyui, ruler of Azania, first began to surface in 2061. A Decker named Tolsty claimed that this is the new stage. A Decker named Tolsily claims that this is a new stage in ongoing negotiations between the AI and Dragonkind, but this claim cannot be confirmed. The name of Dr. Relclair has since been lost to the shadows. And there we go, everybody. We've made it. We've come to the end. Which I'm going to say, like I always do, if this is your last piece of entertainment, which I do hope it is. I mean, this was a very long play. I hope that you'll take time to do something else with the remaining portion of the day. If you work night shift, hey, hope your working goes well. If you're not and you're trying to go to sleep to go prepare for tomorrow, hope you can get that in. Get into some exercise, quick meditation. Praise God for how He's kept you. I'll do the same. But as always, this is your boy, Legend Muyui, and I'm out.